Shalom family trendsetter. All praises be to the Most High Power Hashem for allowing us to see another day. Unfortunately, family, I'm driving, so you will hear some noise in the background. Please bear with me. I want to take my time with this video because I want to not necessarily be, articulate, but I want to convey the message to where y'all can understand where I'm coming from. So as we now know that a lot of so-called black people is being affected by this particular disease, it's almost like they said, wait a minute, there's not enough black people getting this man-made coronavirus, so we're going to amp it up a little bit. Now it's all over, the United States of America. Matter of fact, all over the world. Now in New Orleans, there's a lot of fatalities amongst black folks. At first, I thought it was exclusively white people and you are Asian will get this particular virus, but I guess not. I don't know about y'all, right? But I just think that there's more to this shit than what they're telling us. I think this shit is airborne. I think eventually everybody's going to get this particular coronavirus. I believe so, because the people that's actually succumbing to this this virus, this man-made virus, is people with underlying health issues. Now, a lot of our people, right, we smoke cigarettes, smoke weed. We have diabetes. We have, asthma and shit. So, of course, if they construct this virus and put it out there, everybody that's weak, their immune system is weak, or their respiratory, system is weak, they're going to succumb to this particular deadly virus that they created in the lab, but was sanctioned by the Most High Power. You know what I'm saying? Because I was watching the news and how many so-called African-American people was getting, infected by this virus. Just yesterday I was delivering respirators and shit to a hospital, and they had all these makeshift tent outside of the hospital, almost as if like they're expecting a lot more casualty, and that's in fact what's going on. So as I begin to think about it, I remember like a couple years back, right, when I was highly into conspiracy theory and shit, which actually is no more theory, it's just conspiracy. I remember coming across videos talking about the Fema Coffin, and I would say to myself, why do they have so many coffins and shit, like Fema Coffin? They try to cover it up and say, oh, these are, what do you call it? Something liner for coffin or some shit, right? When you put, dig the ground or whatever, they put these liners in the ground and then put the coffin. That's bullshit. Because why do you need this many mass production of coffin? And then the Most High began to speak to my spirit. Didn't hear from God. Nobody hear from God. I guess only the agents of the devil, which is a pastor, the lying pastor. Only them alone have a message from God. But as the Most High began to speak to my spirit, he, she, or it began to reveal to me, because I don't know who God is, never met him or her or it. But I do know there's a creator that's bringing forth judgment on the land. And he began to speak to my spirit and say to me, trendsetter, this is what the Fema Coffin was for. Because you got to ask yourself this question, right? Where are they going to put all these fatalities from this man-made disease, the coronavirus? You know what I'm saying? Now they're saying they're burying people in cars and shit. You can't even go no more and view your loved ones, up close and personal, because guess what? They're going to be contaminated up. So who's actually dressing these loved ones that when they perish, and in the funeral home, that they utilize the funeral home to dress your loved ones and prepare them for burial? What are they going to do with these bodies? And it dawned on me, it says the Fema Coffin is for exactly that purpose. They are expecting a lot of people to die from this so-called coronavirus. Believe me when I tell you. They created this shit. The government created this shit. I'm not even going to go into too much detail, but they created this shit for China in 2008. And what happened was, it was created for China to depopulate their people, but they didn't utilize it. They didn't utilize this particular bioweapon. And all of a sudden now, they decide to go ahead and utilize it. It started in China, according to them, right? War in China. And now it's spread all over the world. And it's so ironic that the United States of America got the most death, surpassed China. Go figure. It's almost like the shit backfired. It was intended for the Chinese, but now you have United States of America, the corporation, which is actually a corporation that's shut down. That's why Donald Trump wanted everybody back to work, because it's a corporation. You live and work in a corporation, United States of America. So I think these coffins, right, was intended for the body, the casualty that's to come. Now, a lot of people saying, oh, it's not real, it's a hoax. Well, I don't know about you, motherfucker, but this ain't no hoax. It might be a false flag, which means, you know what I'm saying, they created this scenario, problem, reaction, and solution, but it definitely is not a hoax because you got a lot of people dying from this shit. So I would say to y'all, man, listen, get ready because even you yourself is going to get it. Everybody's going to get the coronavirus. The only people being affected by this coronavirus, getting symptoms, is people with compromised immune system. Okay? This is why a lot of, like I said, a lot of our people, black people, getting it. We actually can fight it off with our melanated properties in our skin. But because our immune system is compromised, respiratory system is compromised with these fucking cigarette y'all smoking, these vape y'all smoking, and these weed. They literally plan this shit for y'all. Put y'all in a situation where y'all get stressed out, where y'all feel I gotta go smoke and get addicted to nicotine and shit and fuck with y'all immune system and reproductive system. But family, stay tuned for more videos to come. I gotta go because you know, I gotta pay attention to the road and I don't want to lose focus on what I need to be doing. And with that, family, I say shalom.